Hello everyone, hope you are doing well. Today I want to teach you how to link your Kobotoolbox with your Excel sheet, your Google Sheet, and also your Power BI. Now, these three tools, I'll be using one API to connect you to all these three tools. It is very important for you to watch this video. It's going to help you and teach you how to really navigate across different tools so far as data is concerned, especially those of you dealing with large data sets. Let's jump in.
So to connect your form to Power BI or to Excel sheet or to Google Sheet, you need to find the API. So let's go. So right here, I'm going to come here, go to my data, and then go down to, first of all, go to setting, go to sharing, and then make sure that these two options are clicked. Once they are clicked, you go back to your data, go here to download, go to this advanced option, make sure you select single and separated columns, make sure you come here save as dashboard, and then here I'll prefer to also choose this here. The reason we are doing this is because we want to be able to quickly pick this form amongst many other forms or amongst many other APIs. Okay, and then make sure you choose XLS, which is Excel. I also choose label here, and then I want to select all my questions, and then here I'm going to come here and click export. Once I click export, it brings the data down here, downloaded down here. I see it here. Make sure that my questions are selected. I come up here and I click this link up here, and I copy from here right up to the HTTPS, open a different browser, paste it there, and then I write API with small letter /v2/assets. Make sure your asset has a/, then I'll delete that. Come now to this form where we are, click this URL because it is unique to this particular form. I'll select that and I copy, Ctrl C, come here and I paste the URL there, /export/settings and /. So take note of this code here, and remember that this URL is unique to this form. If you want to use another form, you copy that specific URL from that form, which is already given here each time you open the form here. Okay, you can already see that the word form is printed here to show that I am in the form. Okay, and then once this is done here, we come down and we press enter. It brings us to this API. If I click here, Ctrl F, this small option appears here, and then I start writing dashboard. You see that it goes and pick this API specific form. Okay, so that's the reason for that. Now I'll just come here straight away. We have three links here. We have the first one stored in SCV, the other one stored in Excel. I'll just come here, click this one, right click, and then I copy. Okay, once I copy, I'll bring it into my Excel sheet here, and I go right up to data. Once I go to data here, I'll go to select data from other source, and then I want to get it from web. So I'll just choose web option, and then I'll paste it inside there. Now I'll just click Ctrl V, and then I paste it here. Now the data is pushing us to Power Query. So Power Query is going to extract that data from our Kobotoolbox and bring it into the Power Query system, which we have here. Now I want to preview. You see that we already have three submissions right there, and I'll just go here and say transform data, and now I want to take it right up to my Power Query to start transforming. So right here we have three submissions. So let's go back to our form, and then we try to come up to this our form here and copy this link and try to do a submission and see how it will automate inside our data there. Let's just try to do a submission randomly. I'll just choose randomly. Just choose. Remember, all the questions are mandatory, so I have to choose all. So we have 1 here, 2 here, 1 here, and we have total status 4, persons with disabilities 0, and then total is 1, and then we submit. So let's submit and see how this works. We'll just refresh this form from here, and then we also go back into our Kobotoolbox. We go to data, and then here we see that we now have 4 submissions here. And I'll also refresh. It's a good practice to always refresh. And then I'll go now into my Excel there, go to preview and refresh, preview, and I click that to refresh, and then you will see that that question has been added. Okay, so these are 4 submissions that we have added here. Yes, so now I want you to also take note that this same link that we have generated here can also go for Google Sheet. Okay, but now we are going to be using the SCV format. Okay, so I'll right click there, click that SCV file, come here, and then I say that sheet.new. It opens up a Google Sheet. So here now I can just easily just come here and then click on the first small cell there, click equals to, import data. Okay, so I'll just say import data, and I click my tab there. Sorry, what's happening here? I'll start it all over again. Import data, click my tab there, and then I open my quotations, Control V, I paste that particular URL, I open my quotations, I click comma, and then I open quotations again, then I put semicolons, close the quotation, and then I put my bracket, and then I click enter. And then it loads the form in here, and then it says warning, some formulas are trying to send and receive data from external parties, allow access. I'll just allow access. Now this one thing I love Google, okay, they are really amazing. I love Gmail because they are amazing in terms of securing their system. You see, so my data has been brought into my Google Sheet. This is a good practice. So here, we can also use this API here. You see this API here, we can also use it to connect this our form to Power BI. So I'll just right click, choose the option that says SCV file, and then I'll right click that option, and then I copy that link, bring it into my Power BI here, go up to get data here, go to web, and I click. Now once I click web, it opens up, shows me the space where I'll paste that particular link. The moment I paste that link, it automatically extract that data from my Kobotoolbox. So that is it, as simple as that. So that's my data. After designing and creating that API, it brings it up here, and it's taking me now to Power Query. See, that's my Power Query. Very beautiful up there. So here now I can just say transform data, and it brings me to the interface of Power Query itself, where I can begin to transform this data right now. You see that the data is right here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 submissions. So this is my data. I can just clean from here and then export or import into my Power BI interface and start visualizing.